Welcome to Home Valley Vibes, the podcast that's all about the sizzling hot real estate market right here in the Valley of the Sun. I'm your host, GT Campanile, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have you join us today as we delve into the captivating world of real estate right here in Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix is not just a city, it's a dynamic, ever growing metropolis that's attracting attention from all around the country and beyond. Whether you're a local Phoenician or someone considering a move to this desert oasis, Home Valley Vibes is your ultimate guide to everything you need to know about buying, selling, and investing in this vibrant market. In each episode, we'll explore the unique charm of Phoenix, neighborhoods, chat with local real estate experts, and uncover the gems that make this city so special. From the breathtaking desert landscapes to the bustling urban centers, we've got our finger on the pulse of what makes Phoenix's real estate market tick. So whether you're searching for your dream home in the valley, interested in investment opportunities, or just curious about the latest trends in Phoenix's real estate, you've come to the right place. Without further ado, let's turn up the heat and start our exciting journey through the Phoenix real estate market. Welcome to Home Valley Vibes, where the valley meets vibrant real estate. Kevin, I'd like for you to lead us off as a realtor here. What are the do's and don'ts for home buyers today?
I appreciate that. Thank you, GT. There's lots of things that you should do, but the three main things you want to focus on is number one is get pre-approved for a loan. It gives you an idea of how much home you can actually shop for. You don't want to fall in love with a $800,000 home if you're only approved for $500,000. So get pre-approved before you start. The second one is use a locally based lender. They have a little bit better feel of what's going on in the area, and they can make better adjustments as needed compared to a national lender who doesn't really know the local area and what's going on. And the final thing you want to do is use a realtor. Communicate open, often, and freely, because we're people too, and we need to know what your thoughts are, you know, your opinions, your likes, what you don't like. So that's a thing to communicate often and early on as well. For a home buying don'ts, what I would say is don't do anything that can impact your credit score. Don't let anybody run your credit. Don't go buy furniture. Don't go buy a new car. Don't do anything. Just keep it how it is until the loan is completed, signed, and recorded. And then you can go buy your new car, go get your furniture, your patio set, but don't do anything before the transaction's complete. If you want to go see a house, call your agent. Don't call the listing agent. Call your agent, and they will gladly go meet you at the property and take you around and show you the property that you're looking at. And the last thing is don't forget to budget for closing costs. These are at the end of the loan, and these do come up on closing day. So set aside some money for that, and your lender and your realtor will be able to give you a better idea of what percentage of the purchase price that will be. So that's one thing. Don't forget about the closing costs. And there you have it. Those are my three home buying do's and don'ts. Yeah. Let me know if you have any questions.
All excellent do's and don'ts for the home seeker in 2023 and beyond. A lot of these are timeless do's and don'ts. Definitely take them to heart. Let's shift to risk perspective and discuss insurance. Laurent, what are your do's and don'ts?
Good afternoon. Want with Goose Head Insurance. Agent now for the insurance industry for a little bit over 10 years. With Goose Head, three of it. And prior, we State Farm Insurance over captive agent. So the difference is I have more options. I'm able to help a lot more of my clients, shopping for them for over 50 carriers in Arizona. So I can definitely help them shop. That's one thing to do is your loan officer will tell you, shop for insurance. Time to do it. That's part of your steps. So make sure you get at least three quotes. So if you already have State Farm, you got to call State Farm, see a quote from them, but that's all you're gonna get, one quote from State Farm. However, with the insurance broker, I would recommend to go with the broker so that they can actually shop for you and you don't have to spend the whole afternoon trying to get 3 different quotes. Another thing that's very important is go over your coverages. Do it line by line. This is one thing that we do our agency is making sure you understand what you're covered for and the things you're not covered for. Make sure you do get 100% replacement cost versus actual cash value. The difference is if you had a claim, any loss of your items, you're going to get paid whatever it is based on the depreciation of the items, and that will be paid to you. On the 100% replacement cost, they're just going to give you replacement of those items, brand new, and that's it. Things to look for as well on homeowners insurance is your endorsements. Those are your add-ons with your coverages. One that is important here in Arizona is water seepage or leakage coverage. So if you have a leak in your roof and you don't know what's behind this wall, because you can see through it, and over time, this water is dripping and dripping. Now you have mold, and your regular homeowners insurance will not cover you. So it's very important to get that kind of endorsement. In the event this were to happen, at least now you have coverage. Valuables, if you have anything of value, your homeowners insurance has very limited coverage. For example, your jewelry, it would usually only give you $1,500 worth of jewelry. So if you have any items that you want to get coverage anywhere in the world, you can get coverage for that as well. But you do have to definitely understand that you have very limited coverage with the regular homeowners insurance. And that's about it. That's what I have for now for your do's and don'ts. I know insurance is not so fun, but we can try to make it as simple as possible. We'll try to make it easy for you. Price is not an issue. We can always get the best price, but you want to make sure you do have the coverage because it is when it's time for your worst day out there, you want to make sure that you know what you're covered for. Anyway, we're here for you guys. If you have any questions, you can call our agency. I'm sure you'll get all of our contact info and we'll be here for you.
Yeah, you can't underestimate coverage for home. Those are really good do's and don'ts. Thanks, Ron. Okay. So as the loan officer in the group, I'm going to cover some do's and don'ts from the lending perspective. So, do number one, start with a strong credit score. Your credit score is like, the compass that guides your financing journey. The better your score, the smoother your ride will be. Pay your bills on time, reduce outstanding debt, keep your credit utilization low. You're going to be your ticket to a favorable mortgage rate. All right. Number two, get pre-approved. Before you start house hunting, get pre-approved for a mortgage. This not only gives you a clear budget, but also makes you a more attractive buyer to sellers. It shows them that you mean business. Number three, shop around for lenders. Don't settle for the first lender that comes your way. Get quotes from multiple lenders. Compare interest rates and closing costs. It could save you thousands of dollars in the long run. This is often why, people end up going to a mortgage broker instead of the bank, because the broker is going to be like your personal shopper. They're going to go out there and they're going to compare for you and bring you the best deal. So let's move on to the don'ts. Don't overspend. Number one, and I think Kevin had covered this earlier, if you're going to be buying a home and you're under contract, before closing, make sure that you're not running up credit cards. Once you're pre-approved, don't make any major financial moves. Avoid taking on new debt, opening credit cards, or making large purchases. Lenders are going to check your credit not only in the beginning when you get approved, but they're also going to check before closing. And any changes can jeopardize that loan. All right. Number two, for the don'ts, don't forget about closing costs. So many home buyers focus solely on the down payment and forget about the additional costs like closing fees, appraisal, and inspections. So in the latter two, the appraisal and inspection, these are typically fees that you're paying up front, and they're not going to be necessarily part of those closing costs at the end. So you're going to have maybe some cash on hand to pay those at the very beginning. All right. Number three, don't change jobs, particularly when you're in the home buying process. Lenders like stability. If you switch jobs or become self employed shortly before buying a home, it can complicate your loan approval process. Try to maintain your current employment situation through the entire process. And I'll go further. It's really best to keep a really stable situation several months leading up to the home buying decision. So if you're going to be buying a home within, say, the next 6 months to a year, I would really keep everything on easy street in terms of changes in your life. Lenders, one major deal killer is people who decide, you know what, I think I want to try something different in my life and start a business. Immediate deal killer because they want to see job stability. Okay, that wraps up our first episode of Home Valley Vibes, the do's and don'ts of getting home financing. Remember, the road to home ownership might have some twists and turns, but with the right guidance and knowledge, you can navigate it successfully. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to join us for future episodes as we continue to explore the Phoenix real estate scene. We'll be bringing you more expert insights, insider tips, and the stories that make this desert oasis such a fantastic place to call home. Until next time, this is GT, along with Kevin and Laurent, signing off, reminding you that your dream home in Phoenix is closer than you think. Keep those valley vibes alive. Until next time, guys, take care.